Those who blame others, what they do, it's truly a shame that we live in this world of oppression. People are labeled the most horrible things, when in reality they are the most loving people. And those that make the claims, those are people with a lot of hatred. They have cold hearts. Islam is portrayed as what it is. There's people going around today fearing Islam because of the propaganda they have consumed about it. All across the United States, there's, I assume, many communities where there's a lot of Muslim people. In Philadelphia, there's a large Muslim community in West Philly. And if you were to come here and walk around, go into different stores, maybe even go into places of worship, you would meet the most loving people. Much different than the propaganda that is consumed and put out there about them. Same with the Palestinian people. When I went there to Jerusalem, I found them to be the most authentic, loving, beautiful-hearted people that I've ever met in my life. And there's so many other dehumanizing claims made against them. But those that say such horrible things whenever I speak of those with power, I remember that I cannot speak for you, but not that I would harm others, but there's a darkness within myself that I am constantly confronting and holding and navigating through and releasing, expanding, healing. So anything that I'm saying to them on their scale is also true for me. And I remember that. And I keep that in mind as I'm telling the world what to do. It's quite important that I heal myself. And I'm grateful for the things I care about. It helps me, wakes me up more and more, and focus on myself more and more. having to accept it, though offering solutions to it. Just as within myself, I must accept myself to then heal myself. And so it is the same in the world. We must first accept what is. Not the propaganda, not the distortions, not the lies, not the stories we tell ourselves or the stories we are told. Not the things we choose to believe. Reality, true reality. What is that? Not our opinions and perceptions. Things that make us feel safe. And that's not reality. Though we are safe as well. But we don't have the control over the narrative any longer. And that makes us feel unsafe. But whether we felt safe or were not feeling safe, we were fine. You're fine in this moment. And yet, the things that we tell ourselves are very powerful. For so many years, I've walked around Philly, different neighborhoods, Center City, Old City, and there's this one street that oh, if I live on that street, I've made it. Let me switch it around that right here. Let me zoom it on in. Delancey Street. Now, I'm not living on Delancey, but there it is. I'm just house sitting. But look how much closer I've gotten to something that is a fantasy, a goal. And what what is it about Delancey Street? There's so many streets. But yeah, it's just something about, it's just some narrative I've always told myself. Some story about Delancey Street. I mean, some of the blocks have some really nice houses. And that's where I wanted to live. In those places. And yeah, you know, I don't know. I have to believe in myself more. But I also have to accept where I am, who I am, and not, this healing journey. It's been taking on the resistance. Where do I find resistance? And I think that's important, but it's important. But to have a balance. of also, it's a dance with that resistance. So it can't just be push, push, push. Gotta sit with it. Talk to it. Make it feel seen and heard before it's asked to leave. It's welcome, and then it's not welcome. Maybe it wants to come back. Fine, it's welcome to stay, to be heard, to be felt, and then asked to leave. Or, stay. Stay as long as you want, as long as you need to. But we're gonna get to know each other, and ultimately, you will leave. In the beautiful dance, this healing journey. What is there besides pushing or pulling? There is a stillness. There is. If one is to push and pull, they should do it within their breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Finding stillness between the two. And what is beyond that? Where does our breath take us? I am against all forms of slavery, especially child slavery. I am against mass incarceration. I am against genocide. I am against endless wars. I am against corrupted politics, which brings about these endless wars. I am against profit over profit, where we care more about making money than we do how we treat others, or this blessed earth, this blessed gift, this sacred gift of life. We could do far better to honor ourselves, this earth, our breath, the Creator, everything within us, everything around us, our connection. Instead, we give power to those who were like schoolyard bullies. Because they demand the power, we say, okay. Because they say they're gonna take away the thing that we should fear, we say, okay. Because they manipulate the truth and constantly mislead and manipulate, play us against ourselves, harm us. We say, okay. You say, okay. A lesson in accepting and surrendering. A lesson. To accept, though, is to not be the same as to be indifferent. To turn the other cheek does not mean allow someone to harm you. Many things we say are not what they mean, are not what they seem. We speak in half-truths, and we lose the whole meaning. We lose the foundation. We lose the accountability, responsibility. Just blame everyone for everything. Instead of trusting your brothers and your sisters, and stop electing who you are told and who you are given. Going along with the narratives in your head, or the children's bedtime stories, or the things that the media says to you, the things a TV told you. Become numb. You've allowed law to mean nothing, for the Ten Commandments to mean nothing. They are laughed at by those in power. These simple rules for being a decent human being. Whether you believe in God or not. Doesn't mean that you would harm another human being because you don't believe in God. It's those that are saying that they believe in God, or that they are of a religion. They are harming others. And it's not who is being blamed for the harm. It is the one that is blaming everyone else, playing everyone else, thinking they are superior to everyone else,